Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In case we haven't met before, I'm Anastasia, the founder of All You Can Face, and I'm passionate about teaching you how to exercise your facial muscles. Because what happens beneath the skin is equally important as what we put on top of it to stay looking beautiful and age gracefully. And today, I would love to answer your most asked questions when it comes to facial exercises, because obviously I get them on daily basis and most of them also repeat. So I thought I'd gather the top 10 questions when it comes to facial exercises and answer them
all in one video.
I will link all the questions in the description box below so you can have a look if there's something you really wanted to know, and then just skip in the video to where it's really interesting for you, or just watch the entire thing and see what you might already knew or didn't. So let's go. First question first. Does it actually work? Facial exercises is sometimes a very controversial topic. Obviously, I'm biased since I do it every day. I see results and absolutely I would say it works, because I have by now over 1,000 students who are doing my program regularly. And when you do the program at allyoucanface.com, you have to actually submit a photo. After 3 weeks, you submit your second one, and every 3 weeks, you actually submit a photo to see what changes you've made, and also we can recommend you as a team what you can work on and what to look after when you do facial exercises. While there are studies actually which tested whether facial exercises or massages do something in your skin, and those studies actually shown that there are
visible changes
when doing facial exercises. So there's one from Northwestern University and one from Harvard. And again, this field is not really explored. In the Western society, we are usually looking for the quick fix. So obviously, Botox and fillers is a huge thing, and once you do Botox, after a couple of days, you probably do not feel your face anymore, and this is why you are not using it anymore, or like you do not use any muscles, and this is why also you wrinkle less. My approach is a little bit different. Of course, facial exercises take way much longer to work than Botox, but I do think it's a way much more sustainable solution, because when you start exercising your face, just like you would in your body, you also gain awareness over what is moving and what is not. A lot of people actually tell me I probably have Botox in my face, when in reality I never did it in my life ever. And since I'm so in love with facial exercises, I would never do it. So again, facial exercises do work if you keep consistent, if you do it regularly, and if you really keep at it. And it's just a no-brainer, because facial muscles are actually the only muscles in our entire body which are connected directly to the skin. This is how you can make all your expressions. If you exercise certain muscles, they can become bigger, and therefore the skin on your face becomes plumper and looks a little bit more glowy and radiant. And it's also very important to understand which muscles to engage and which muscles to relax, because not every muscle needs to be worked out actually. Some are actually overworked, and understanding the difference is really important. Let's get to the second question. How often or how long do I have to do facial exercises and massages in order to see results? Just like anything in life, you do not have to overdo it. The balance is key. And I love the theory of compounding. If you do something every day for a little bit, you will see huge results in the long run. And it's the same with facial exercises and massages. If you spend minimum 5 to 10 minutes doing facial exercises daily, you will reap the benefits long term. You will gain awareness over your face. Therefore, you will not actually crazily move it around without looking or without going through life like a robot. But you really also will work on the muscles, you will release the tension, and you will also gain awareness and control over your facial muscles and expression. So,
long story short,
it takes you 5 to 10 minutes and consistency. It doesn't help you to do an hour or 30 minutes or even longer once per month, because then you will probably not see changes. Even though you probably will by doing maybe lymphatic drainage massages once, and you will see your face a little bit glow up due to blood circulation, the best results come over time. Let's get to our third question. I have acne and can I do facial exercises or massages? In that case, I say it depends where you have your acne, how severe it is, and how comfortable you are moving your face while having those pimples, and if you are hurting while doing it. So if you have severe acne and cysts all over your face, I would actually hold off, especially of massages where you cause friction moving your hands through your face. So please avoid it. You can do certain facial exercises which do not entail any hands and do them just without touching your face. That you could do, but if again you have severe acne, please hold off. If you have some pimples here and there, you can maybe avoid moving over them and just avoid those areas and still can do your facial exercises and massages. So it really depends on your severity of your acne and how good you feel while doing it. The fourth question is, will I look like a celebrity such as Bella Hadid, Gigi, Kendall, or Kim Kardashian? Well, I have to disappoint you because most of them actually have done surgery. While I'm not judging if you have any procedures done, I think those ladies look incredibly beautiful. You will obviously
never get results
such as doing surgery and really manipulating your face by putting something in, such as fillers, with facial exercises. But facial exercises is also not about that, at least for me with All You Can Face. It's not about transforming your face and to make you look into someone you are not, but actually accepting what you have and become the best version of yourself. So I truly believe that everybody in the world is beautiful, and oftentimes we ourselves do not see it. Therefore, also walk through life a little bit smaller and do not walk through life with confidence. And with All You Can Face, I hope you actually understand your face better, your skin better by touching it every day and developing a certain communication with yourself and skin, and therefore also then become truly the most beautiful, gorgeous you can ever be at any age. Let's get to the next question. When do I see results when starting facial exercises? Of course, people want the quick fix again. People want to buy something and then get rid of anything you don't like and just improve your face in general. But it's not that easy. You need to really see it as a workout or a lifestyle change which you incorporate into your life. With facial exercises, you can see changes usually after 3 to 6 weeks. It really depends on what you are working on. If you, for example, have a little bit of a double chin or puffiness, this is due to stuck lymph fluid in your face. And this is absolutely easier to cure or treat with facial massages and enhancing lymphatic drainage than working on
facial asymmetry.
For example, facial asymmetry took you your entire life to build it. Of course, facial asymmetry is also genetics, but oftentimes it's also due to our habits, and I made an entire video, so I'll link it down below so you can have a look what causes actually facial asymmetry. But think about that. You actually developed your entire life into who you are right now. So a couple of weeks of exercises will not give you this complete change in your face, but first little results you will initially feel. You will really feel your face energized, you feel more awake, you probably will even have less headaches, and then those results will show slowly over time. And this is why it's also so important to take pictures on a regular basis and track your progress, because oftentimes we look into the mirror every day and we do not see any changes. And then I have students who write me after 6 weeks and tell me, hey, I'm so frustrated, I do not see any changes. And then I look actually at their before and after picture and I'm like, okay,
your frowning line is completely gone and your under eye area improved.
So it's very individual of where you're starting, what you're working on. And so by rule of thumb, I would say 3 to 6 weeks, you should see your initial changes or at least feel something changing. Let's get to question number 6. And that is, can I get rid of facial asymmetry with facial exercises? Facial asymmetry is obviously to a certain degree genetic. No face is symmetrical, and that is actually the beauty. You would look probably really weird if you really take half of your face and just mirror it. Take your asymmetry as your own individual beauty mark a little bit. But facial asymmetry also occurs due to certain habits. And these are your muscles you're using throughout the day in a certain way. It starts by how you sit, how you sleep, how you chew, how you talk, and how you have any other like weird maybe habits which you use or do during the day using your facial muscles. You used your facial muscles to probably create those asymmetries, and you absolutely can use facial exercises to minimize them or balance them out. But again, facial asymmetry takes time. And I have even students who have paralyses on some parts of their face, and this needs to be looked at in one-to-one sessions and personally, because again, if you, for example, suffer from Bell's palsy, you really need to be guided and looked at and have an individual approach to your face. But overall, to answer your question, yes, you can work on facial asymmetry and improve it with facial exercises. In fact, I actually improved my nose a little bit.
And
My eyes, personally. So try it out, but give it a little bit of time and patience. Let's get to the 7th question, and that is, I wrinkle my face when I do facial exercises. First of all, this is probably very, very normal because you're not running through life and realize what is actually moving in your face while you use it on a daily basis. And so when you start with facial exercises and you're really focusing on certain areas, for example, on your lips, and then you realize your forehead starts to engage, or you work on your nose and then you are frowning, then it's just a normal reaction of your face, or just like a habit you incorporated throughout your life. And the first thing is also already amazing to gain awareness over it. What is moving and what is not when I activate certain muscles in my face? In order to combat that, you can use always like your hands to keep still and use only certain muscles which you are currently working on, or you have to slow down the movement. Really try to feel the muscles only at the area you're working on, and try to really relax your entire face, including your chest and your shoulders. And
Breathe evenly through it.
And once you feel more comfortable doing a certain movement, then you can increase repetition, and you can also do the movement a little bit faster. But quality over quantity is always key, and form is always more important than the repetitions you are doing. So try to do every movement with intention, and try to feel certain muscles engaging and visualize them, because this will also help you to gain the best results. If you think of the muscles you're working on, you will probably also work on them more effective than just doing a movement and thinking about something else. So 2 tips, just like to round it up. Hold those wrinkles firm with your hands, or really slow down the movement. Try to do it intentionally and work your way slowly up into more repetitions. Let's get to our next questions. Do I need actually tools or anything else when doing facial exercises? The beauty of All You Can Face is that you actually do not need any tools at all to work on your face. And you truly only need the knowledge, what to engage, and know how to engage any muscle in your face. There are actually some exercises where you can use a spoon to really use resistance for your cheeks, but I think any one of us has something like a spoon, or at least shaped like a spoon. So I really try to make the program work for you without any tools. And let's get to the next question maybe. When to do the facial exercises? Is it better to do them in the morning or evening? In the end, it's actually your personal preference. Just like working out your body, you can do it in the morning or you can do it in the evening. It really doesn't matter as long as you keep consistent. I personally love to do my facial exercises in the morning and then just get my face ready for the day, like work it out and then just go through life or through the day. And then in the evening, I like to do massages, because through the day you accumulate certain tension in your face. Maybe you had some stress, you frowned, or like you grinded your teeth. And this is something you should relax. And the All You Can Face program incorporates both in one session within the 10 minutes. So you can really decide morning or evening. It doesn't matter as long as you keep consistent. You can even do it during the day. It really, really doesn't matter. Let's get to the last question. At what age can I start facial exercises? Just like exercising your body, you can start at any age. It also doesn't matter whether you start when you are like 14 or 75. I literally have students who are 14 until 75 doing the program, and they see results to a certain extent. So when you're, for example, younger, the focus should be to gain awareness over your facial muscles and expression, so you are walking through life and really are aware of what is moving and what is not in your face. It's not about getting rid of wrinkles, it's about creating awareness over your face. And it's also not about to walk through life grumpy and not move and smile and completely have no emotions in order not to create wrinkles. It's
Quite the opposite.
if you really understand your face, you can smile, you can raise your eyebrows without even like wrinkling too much of your face. And when you're older, yeah, it's the same thing. You gain awareness over your facial muscles and expression, and you can really reduce lines, wrinkles, depuff certain areas when you start facial exercises and massages. Just look at the before and after pictures at allyoucanface.com, where you see all sorts of people through all sorts of ages, and they've seen results for themselves. So in the end, it's a matter of trying it out, and there's no age restriction at all. If you're younger, it's about prevention. If you're older, it's about familiarizing yourself with a new technique to gain awareness over your facial expression and movement and reduce anything which you don't like in your face. And with that being said, I hope I could answer some of your burning questions. If you have more questions, actually I love to answer them, then feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will gather them all and probably will make a part 2 if this was interesting for you. And if you're interested or haven't started with facial exercises and massages in general, why not give it a try? Check out allyoucanface.com, and I can't wait to see you next week. Till then, mwah!